Earlier, I spoke of dreaming big and taking chances to fulfill one's dreams. And tonight, the Children's Tumor Foundation, true to its traditions, is doing just that with the launch of the CTF Discovery Fund for NF research, an $8 million investment in funding mission-critical research, drug discovery, and investing in the best and the brightest people in the world who will work on NF and find cures. In the past, we've all heard that there is a potential FDA approval coming next year for one type of NF. This is huge and a game changer. Yeah. This is huge and a game changer. And kudos to all of you, and I mean that, to all of you who've made this possible with your generosity. Kudos to all of you and the Children's Tumor Foundation for getting us to this point. But we are not done. In order to get treatments for all forms of NF, we have more discovery to do. And we're lucky to have people like our next speaker, Frank Haughton, fighting for this cause. For Frank, the fight is personal, but true to his Montana by way of Texas roots. He's going at this big. He's one of the co-founders of this new Discovery Fund, and it is an honor to welcome him to the stage to tell us more about it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome now Mr. Frank Haughton.
Thank you. Sometimes the enormity of NF is kind of overwhelming to me, but tonight, hearing Brianna and McKinnon and seeing so many, it really renews my hope, so I'm grateful to be here. To whom much is given, much is expected in return. My mind is not big enough to understand all the reasons that the good Lord allows NF. I'll ask him one day why. Why my beautiful daughter, Ellie? Why now my little granddaughter, Charlie Rose? Why McKinnon? Why Ethan? Why Brianna? Why? He has reasons, and I believe I understand a couple of his reasons, not all of them, but a couple. One reason is so that I, someone who suffers with nothing, can see the incredible spirit that these people affected by NF were given. We've always said about our Ellie that she's never had a bad day. Always the same beaming, radiant, happy outlook every day. I can tell that with Brianna too, and with McKinnon every day. They all have that, so many of them have that quality. To whom much is given, much is expected in return. Those with NF were given much of a burden to carry. They give much in return, though, the strength of spirit to not allow NF to define their lives. What an example they are to me. Another reason that I believe God allows NF is to test those of us not afflicted. Will we stand by, or will we do what we can do to help? We all have the ability to help in some way. We can give of our resources, we can ask others to give, we can educate others about NF. You know what the world needs? It needs more Ian Desmonds. Cruz, you've got an awesome dad. You're a fortunate young man. Ian is a guy that will pick up the torch for the benefit of others, not for himself. We're grateful for those like him. In the second chapter of the book of James, the passage deals with two subjects. The first is faith. We are to have faith in things we hope for, things we cannot see. I have complete faith that one day the good Lord will give these researchers the key to unlock a cure for NF. It will be in His time, but I truly believe that time will come. I have faith in that. The second subject is works. It says that faith without works is a meaningless faith. We are not to stand by and do nothing. We are to use the gifts that God has given to us to do our part, everything we can do to help. To whom much is given, much is expected in return. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a researcher. I'm not going to discover a cure for NF. I'm a dad. I'm a granddad. But you know, moms, dads, grandmoms, granddads, we can be powerful. We can give of the resources that have been entrusted to us. Many of you in this room have your own Ellie or Charlie Rose. We're better to give of our resources. You know, someone's dollar is going to be the dollar that finds the cure for NF. Maybe it will be yours. The Children's Tumor Foundation is tonight launching its Discovery Initiative to fund research searching for a cure for NF. Research. We're better to give of our resources. This is something we can all do to help. Shelley and I are grateful to be a part of the founding members of the Discovery Fund. But I truly believe everything I've said to you here tonight, that we can all do more. In a minute, an auctioneer is going to come up and ask you to raise your hands in support of this Discovery Fund. To date, there's been $6.2 million raised. The goal is $8 million. So we're $1.8 million short of our goal. I don't want to wait to get that money into the hands of these good researchers. Ellie, Charlie Rose, McKinnon, Ethan, Brianna, they don't want to wait either. So my family and I would be honored tonight to match the first $900,000 raised so that we can get to our $1.8 million goal. To whom much is given, much is expected in return. That is our instruction from above. Will we answer? Thank you.